My desire to get married is lower than my fear of divorce. So, as you had said, Dr. Brian, you said it, I didn't say it, I will agree. I'm just taking my time.
You're not taking your time.
I am, though.
You're being very action-based. You're not taking your time. You're being very action-based.
Right.
I'm taking my time.
You're being very action-based. You have 8 kids with 3 different women.
Yes.
You are creating, procreating, and multiplying. That is not taking your time. You're being very selectively active, okay?
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy RJ, and today we're going to be checking out a video where Cam Newton gets roasted. He gets beat on. He gets annihilated in conversation by a psychologist. He should have knew better from trying to debate a psychologist, right? Because they study psychology. But let's go ahead and check it out, man. I want you guys to be able to say for yourself, who do you think won the debate? Let's go ahead and dive in.
So, I'm not married, right? I have beautiful children.
How many?
8.
I didn't do my research. I thought it was 4, but 8, okay.
No, baby.
Cool.
It's
By how
8.
many women?
3. And this is the kicker. I want more. Now,
he got 8 kids.
Multiple women? What's the intent?
I just want God to bring him. I just want God to bring him.
Oh, okay. And you have, so you just
because my point is this.
Wait, what?
My desire to get married is lower than my fear of divorce. So, as you had said, Dr. Brian, you said it, I didn't say it, I will agree. I'm just taking my time.
You're not taking your time.
I am, though.
You're being very action-based. You're not taking your time. You're being very action-based.
Right.
I'm taking my time.
You're being very action-based. You have 8 kids with 3 different women.
Yes.
You are creating, procreating, and multiplying. That is not taking your time. You're being very selectively active, okay? So you're creating, and disclaimer, the kids are innocent, they are beautiful and amazing. Anything I say has nothing to do with them babies, because I can't wait to be a mom, and I love the kids, period. But you are proactively choosing where you want to be active at and where you want to take your time. You want to take your time in having a wife because of your own fears. But you will, and I say this with all respect and love, what I'm about to say next, okay, Cam? But you will selfishly create broken families, even if you're in their life and you're a proactive father, and I believe you're an amazing daddy. I can only imagine with just your presence and knowing you thus far. But these families are still broken. Every child cannot have Papa in the house with them. So some child, if not all, will end up with some kind of deficit without daddy being there. Now, you chose to do that. I'm not saying you sat there and woke up one morning and said, I want to be selfish today, so I'm going to go make a baby. Not saying that at all. But those are selfish acts at the expense of your fear. So at what point do you feel the fear, do it anyways? And yeah, that is a low functioning behavior. To say that I am going to create these homes. Oh, let me go better. I'm gonna build these houses and put kids and these beautiful women and kids in them, but I ain't gonna create a home in them. I'm gonna wait till I dissipate my fear to find a wife where I'm still gonna be fearful with, because there's no such thing as not having some type of nerve or some type of feeling behind marrying somebody who you're spending your life with. And then I'm gonna build a home with her while all these other beautiful babies have houses. That's completely unfair and it's selfish.
Just tell me when I can solve.
Yeah, almost. That's completely unfair and that's selfish. And so, yes, you're taking your time in this department, but you're not taking your time in this department, which means you're compartmentalizing. And compartmentalizing never works. Compartmentalizing hurts everybody involved. Everybody who's in this box and that box and this box and that box and this box. And then here you go over here trying to figure out what box you're gonna feed or entertain or do. Then you're looking outside to figure out who's your next victim to put in the box. It's unhealthy. And
I had to let the woman finish because she was cooking. Yeah, she was cooking. All the men and the fellas watching this video, man, we should be taking notes. We selfishly have these ideas in our heads, or these philosophies, or these pillars and principles in our lives that negatively affect the people that we care about. But because we're so caught up in our main character syndrome mindset, we don't want to acknowledge the fact that we are hurting the people around us that care about us the most. A lot of the times, the people that get hurt the worst are the people that depend on us. And nobody depends on you more than your kids. But whatever you and your baby mama or your kid's mother has got going on, that naturally is going to trickle down into what the kids feel. She's basically bursting this man's bubble because he done created this bubble around his mind, justifying his actions, right? The way he treats his baby mamas. Not saying he treat them crazy, but the way that he allowed that home to be broken. He created a bubble to try to defend himself from those thoughts and to justify it with the money because, hey, I'm paying all the bills, right? They don't need for nothing. So I don't need to beat her as much, right? So he creating all this stuff and she popped that bubble. She keeping it 100. She keeping it 1,000.
It's a huge dysfunction within our Black community that I truly believe personally, statistically, mental health-wise, and community-wise, that Black men would stop.
Black men will what?
Stop doing that, that they would stop that dysfunctional behavior of compartmentalizing and creating houses, not homes, and then finally a home with the wife, and then you have all these other houses that are homeless, but you over here at some point when you do get a wife, if you do, I'm saying if that's what you want, you will, you'll get whatever you want, you're trying to create a home. Totally dysfunctional and extremely, that's the epitome of selfish.
He looks so uncomfortable because he knows it's real. He knows the truth.
I'm done, you can go for it.
Okay, say less. All right, so what identifies as a broken home?
Man, the fact you gotta ask that question as a man, you should know what a broken home is. It's a home without a father and a mother. If one of the pieces is missing, that's a broken home. Or sometimes both pieces are missing. Even if it was unintentionally, maybe the parents passed away, that's still a broken home. It wasn't intentional, but it's unfortunate for those kids. Come on, bro, you smarter than that.
What you have going on with these, whoever you're not in the house with, is a broken home. It's called a blended family. It's called a blended family.
That means?
That the family is blended. So blended
So blended means broken?
Yeah.
Okay. So the guy that you were entertaining, you would go as low as 26.
That I would entertain?
Yes.
Got it, okay.
And as high as what age?
Whatever man that doesn't have kids.
As high as?
Whoever doesn't have kids, whatever age he is with no kids.
I just.
No, that's the age. I'm saying I don't have an age range as far as how old if he has no kids.
So your non-negotiable is a person who does not have children?
My non-negotiable is a person with kids, but yes, I get how you're saying it, yes.
So you cannot date a person, you cannot be with a person.
I can, but I'm choosing not to.
So?
I can be with anyone, but I'm choosing not to. I gotta correct it. It's my narrative, Cam.
You're like jumping in, jumping out. It's either.
No, it's not I can't. There's no such thing. I can date whoever I want. I am definitely well equipped to do so. Okay. So I'm not gonna allow that word to be something that fits what I can't do. I'm well equipped to date anybody.
Yes.
My preference, because there's nothing wrong with a lot of men who have kids, so I don't wanna put that narrative out there. Yes. My personal preference is I would not choose to date a man with kids.
Okay.
Yes.
So you're dating a man with kids. Just a scenario.
Oh, okay, got it. Yes.
You're dating a man with kids.
Yes.
So you've identified that that's a broken home from the jump. With your verbiage of blended family means broken.
I've identified that I'm dating a broken man who is creating who he is, because we could teach what we know, we create who we are. And so broken people create brokenness, whether it's through a child, whether it's through a relationship, whether it's through themselves. It doesn't have to be a beautiful baby, but you're creating brokenness. And broken people can come from married households. I'm not saying that a two-parent household can't create the result of a child who then has brokenness and creates broken blended families everywhere. I'm not negating that.
That's not my point.
No, I know, I'm making that point. But yes.
But my point.
My answer is I not only identified that those homes are houses without a home because he's not in them,
yeah, but
also that he's a broken man.
But you're going to be with a broken man.
No, I won't. I just said I wouldn't be with a man. I wouldn't be with a broken man who has multiple kids. I would take
no, not multiple. I'm
well,
talking.
a kid, it doesn't
So
matter.
you're
I don't
not
wanna-
going to date a man with children.
No, but let me clear this up because you said I won't date a broken man. That's not what I said.
No, I said, are you, listen to what I'm saying.
I heard you.
Doc.
Let me answer it. Hold on. We all have a level of brokenness. So will I date a broken man? Yes. Am I going to date a certain type of brokenness? No.
Of course you're not.
And that type of brokenness
Okay. All
is
right.
a man who has kids outside of me isn't something that's conducive for what I want forever.
But will you date him?
No.
So that goes to my point. I'm trying to ask a question. You have two different men right here. One man who has.
I will not date a man with kids.
Okay, that's all I'm asking.
Yes. I will
But
not.
do you understand, just off of the statistics,
Here we go. Go ahead and be a statistic and say it because I hear it all the time. And
what?
say it.
You say what you're saying, and I'm going to either.
Based on
agree
statistics, most men have kids. Go for it.
at your age.
But
Okay,
that's why I
right,
said
right.
early
That's
on,
true, that's
Cam,
true.
when you said young and remember the patience of me being older woman, I said, well, for a woman who has certain qualifications or criterions like no kids,
Yeah.
that would be, I have to have enough brain cells to know, baby, that's the payoff. Okay, he may be younger, successful, no kids, but now you have to make sure you implement the patience. Or you get you an older man who has kids, and he could have been married with his kids. There's a lot of different scenarios why men have kids, okay? But then you don't have to have as much patience with him as maturity-wise. But do you want to have patience to say, and it's not even dealing with, because that's not bad, you want to have enough patience to gut the fact that you are dating a man with young kids or grown kids, and that's against what you want, your value system. For me, I rather choose the poison of, I'll have patience with you, baby. We'll just have to figure this out, and I'm cool with that, and we'll have a good time in the meantime. Then I know that you have kids. It's against something I never wanted as a child. And now, if you have young kids, I'm gonna be very involved because I'm a loving woman. I'm never gonna take
But you're giving a scenario that you're saying.
yeah, that
you're
wouldn't
not-
do.
that- yeah.
Right, and those are the reasons why I wouldn't do them.
For sure.
Hey, she cooking low key, and you know what? I could tell that she liked the younger brothers too. I see it all in her. Don't ask me how I know, but I could tell. But nevertheless, Cam is trying to move the goalpost on her. He's seen that she broke him down to the lowest compound so easily. And he's like, you know what? You got me on that. I ain't even gonna fight you on that battle. I did sleep with these women. I had all these kids with these women, and I don't really want to be with them for real. And I know my kids want me there because I'm their superhero. I'm their dad. Not only am I their dad, but I'm Cam Newton as well. So a lot of people that is around them also glorifies Cam the same way that his kids glorify Cam. So it hits a little deeper with the kids because they like, damn, my dad is Cam Newton. I want him to be there for me. I got all these siblings, and he ain't there for none of us like that, right? He ain't there for none of us. He don't live in the house with us. I don't see this man every night, right? And that shit hurt. And he know it hurt. So he like, you know what about you though, right? So he trying to push the goalpost back on her, but she's a psychologist. She can navigate these things.
Because I'm gonna be involved, right? I'm never gonna be a woman who's not.
But I must defend this situation. I have 8 children. And
8 beautiful babies. I'm
I
sure.
will not, no baby mother of mine could ever say that she's a single mother, because single mother insinuates that she has no help.
It do.
So
It do.
for me in my situation, life be lifing. That's a common.
Yeah, it does. I agree.
And my situation is a product of life happening. So,
And none of us are exempt from it.
of course.
Right,
So we
right.
have preferences. We
100%.
have things that we could say, okay, I would love to do this.
Right.
I'm raised in a church, so my father would always direct us to say, hey, be this, be that, be that, be this.
Right.
But I can also tell my father this, your reality is not my reality.
100%.
You walking into 7-Eleven is different than your son walking into 7-Eleven.
I'm sorry.
The
Makes sense to
delusion.
you.
It's
So,
the delusion.
I can agree with you, and we can agree to disagree, that I'm not creating broken homes. I'm doing the best with the situation that I was given and am given. So, hands-on father, Absolutely. I don't subscribe to just bringing fatherless children or motherless children into this world. I have an unbelievable relationship with the mothers of my children. And it's healthy co-parenting that we show the children real love, real communication, real orders of operations. And I think that's key, because even though we have this unspoken societal pressure to do this and be this, but that's just not, that's a unicorn that you're waiting for. Because if I'm sitting up here telling you like, yo, I have aspirations to have this, but my experiences have shown me that that person really doesn't exist. So when I'm asking or I'm asked questions of, is the expectations unrealistic? Because my reality has garnered unbelievable connections with women around the world. Not in Africa, I haven't been in Africa, right? But at the same time, I've been able to make the best of my situation. And I can't say that that situation ever resulted into a broken home.
This man said a whole bunch of fucking nothing. God damn, nigga, say it, bruh. Say it, bruh. I spend a lot of money on my kids. I give my baby mamas all the money they need. My kids don't want for nothing. They're not hungry. They see me every now and again. But, you know, I'm Cam Newton. I work a lot, so I got a life. That's basically what he said in a nutshell. Nigga, you still got a broken home. What is you talking about, dog? What is you talking about, dog? Yeah, you still got a broken home, bruh. Keep it real with yourself. He lying to himself. He keep lying to himself. You can see it all in his face. And when she put the mirror in front of that motherfucker, he don't like what he see. So he got to try to draw on the mirror, make it a little bit nicer looking. The issue with a mirror, though, is when you move, your reflection follow you too. So you got to continuously draw on that motherfucking mirror all the pretty shit you want to see on yourself to try to lie to yourself. And so he don't like the reflection that all she did. She didn't say no lies. She kept it real. She just showed him a mirror. This is who you is, nigga. Okay, you Cam Newton, but this is who you are. He a delusional ass man. So I ain't gonna play the whole clip. You guys could go to Cam's channel, check it out. Shout out to Cam Newton. I might have been sounded like I was firing shots, but no, I respect the guy wholeheartedly. You feel me? Yeah, if you want to check the rest of the video, I'll go to his channel. But if you like this video, you like this type of content, go ahead and like the video and subscribe for your boy. It's your boy RJ. I'm gonna catch you on the next one. Deuces, you too.